So, I tested positive for coronavirus. Oh wait, you won't be able to hear me with this on. Well, I was tested positive for coronavirus, so let's talk about it. Okay, so this video I'm going to talk about the fact that I have COVID-19. I've had it, I was positive on Sunday. Today is Sunday, so a week ago. Now, I'm not going to talk about any medical advice in this. I'm not really going to give any tips or tricks or anything like that because I'm not a professional at all, and I'm just going to tell you kind of what happened and what I went through and how I'm feeling, and that's it. Because someone asked me if I could do a video to update them and give my thoughts on what's going on, and this is what this video is going to be. So let's get into it. I have a cat. Hello. Just sat here, so. Okay, I've put the cat down and he ran off. I just made this video just a second ago. I made a clip and it was like 12 minutes long of me just talking to the camera. And I thought, that's boring. No one's going to watch that. So I'm going to try and condense it down as much as possible. Now, I'm not going to give any medical advice because I'm not a medical professional. I think I've already said that. I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I did and some of the things that I've experienced. So I'm still got a bit of like a runny nose, and you probably can hear it in my voice that I'm a bit bunged up still. And it's been 2.5 weeks since I first felt ill. So I first felt ill on the 13th of October, and I took the rest of the day off work. I was in work, out of work, and then I was didn't go back into work from Friday, and I haven't gone back to work, even though I work from home, because I've not felt well enough. At first, I didn't think that I had COVID-19 because I don't have the bad cough. I did have a bit of a fever, but it never went over 38 Celsius. The highest it was 37.4. And you know, I got cramps in my stomach, and I had like, my bag was emptying a lot. So I was making sure I was having a lot of liquid, and I was having the rehydration sachets that you can get with salts and stuff in to help with that. Now, I didn't think that I had COVID because the week before my brother was diagnosed with a bowel infection, and he was on antibiotics for that. So I thought that that's what I had, because he had a fever the week before, had a test for COVID, it was negative, and it was this that he got. So putting two together made sense. I sent off the results. I sent off the samples for that on Friday, which was Friday, not last Friday, Friday before, the 16th of October. Using my phone because I can't remember the dates off the top of my head. So I didn't think that I had COVID. And then Saturday, my nose started picking up a vinegary smell, and it wouldn't leave it alone. Like, I could taste stuff, but I just had this stingy feeling in my nose and this horrible smell. And it was because my partner had made me poached eggs in the morning, which were lovely, but she uses vinegar in the water to make the eggs bind together and stop them from splitting apart when they poach. It's an old technique and it works, but I just couldn't get that smell out of my nose. She didn't smell it. My brother smelled it a bit, but I smelled it a lot, and I just couldn't get rid of it. And I was like, my sense of smell has changed. If you can't smell this and you're a normal person, and I can, something's up. And COVID says that, you know, 3 of the main symptoms are coughing, a fever, and a change in taste or smell, or losing taste and smell. So because I had 2, sort of, like, I kind of almost had a fever and my smells changed, I wanted to get a test just to be certain. I didn't think I had it, but I just wanted to be certain. So on Sunday morning, we went and, you know, got a test, and it was the weirdest experience. If you've been for a COVID test, like a drive-through one, it is very surreal. The people who work there work really hard. They make it easier for you to understand what you need to do, and that's fine. But, you know, you feel like a leper. I was a leper because I did get a positive result, but still it felt very surreal. So we did that, came home and was just like, right, I'm going to get a negative result. I'm going to feel so much better. The anxiety I was feeling, the pressure, I was like, I know I've got this bowel infection. I'm sure it's just that. It wasn't. It wasn't that. I had the results back the next day. So on Sunday, literally the Sunday before this one, on the 18th, results came back in. I'm positive. I'm going to have to self-isolate for 10 days from that point. And my partner, my brother, have to self-isolate for 14 days because they live with me, which doesn't make sense. Shouldn't we all isolate for the same amount of time? But that's by the by, and I don't want this video to go on for too long. Fast forward, my brother and my partner also have COVID. They tested positive when they did their results. And then for the rest of the week, I've just been trying to get better, because the first week from that Tuesday until when I thought I only had the bowel infection, which I don't have, by the way, I felt really crap. Like my stomach was having cramps and I was just lethargic and my skin hurt and my joints ached, which sucked, right? Which really sucked. But by Monday, I started to feel better. Those symptoms had more or less gone. What was left was congestion, like a foggy brain, like I just couldn't concentrate on stuff for very long. I couldn't really enjoy, I wasn't enjoying things I was watching or doing. Like nothing I was doing was enjoyable. I was just a bit down. Very lethargic, short of breath, but no cough. I never had a cough during all of this. I've had like a tickle where if I breathe in deeply, I feel like a pressure, but that's gone. And now it's a week from my results. I feel more or less back to normal. Out of all this, the one thing that I've struggled to deal with the most was the lack of taste. The lack of taste and smell. Because I'm a big foodie, and the one thing that I had, the one thing I could cling on to help me through this was enjoying food. Even with stomach cramps and stuff, I would still eat. And it's the only thing that I think I would give as sort of advice would be to make sure that you eat enough calories. Your body's going to demand a lot to fight this thing off, and I don't think eating a minimal amount of food is a good idea. I don't really care if I put on 15 pounds during this period, during this 3-week period, because I've just been eating and not moving. It's been nice for me mentally to enjoy some good food. 2, keeping the calories up is going to mean that I hold on to more muscle mass at the end of it anyway, keeping my protein up and keeping my supplements up, like making sure I have my vitamin D, especially because I can't go outside, getting in, good nutrients. Like while I've been eating well, I've been eating fruit and vegetables and pizza. So yeah, I think that's probably the only thing that I would comment on. Having a positive attitude can go a long way as well. All 3 of us have been keeping each other upbeat while we've been living together. Giving each other space has helped, so not always being or feeling like you always have to be around each other. Actually giving each other space has been really helpful. We're all adults living under this roof, and it's a small house when you're stuck in it for a long time. So it's been challenging to live with COVID for the last couple of weeks, like a week and a half, and then we're gonna isolate for another week. Even though all of us are starting to feel much better, which is great. But we've got another week of isolation to go. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go back to work. I work from the office, but I'm gonna start work again to give me something else to do, to fill my days full of purpose again. And I think that's it. This video's a little bit less. It's still 8 minutes long. God damn it! I hope if you stuck it to this point, give the video a like, comment below. I appreciate you listening to my rambles for 10 minutes, and it's I didn't really know how to make this video. I didn't want to do it whilst I had COVID because obviously I didn't feel well enough. I didn't feel well enough to work. I'm not going to feel well enough to make a video. So I hope you don't get it. If you have had it and you've got through it, that's great. If you do get it, you can get through it. And I hope you do if you do get it. And yeah, be safe out there. Follow the rules and to keep everyone else safe. And I'm going to be doing the same. And just want to say, I did follow the rules beforehand and I still got it. Doesn't mean I'm going to just disregard the rules from now on because I'm going to get it no matter what. I'm still going to follow the rules in the area that I'm in because I want to keep other people safe. So Thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a like, comment below, let's have a chat. And my next video will be more upbeat. I think it's going to be about bag change and how I do my bag changes. So look out for that video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.